Hello and welcome to Daily Reflection with Aneel Aranha. Before I begin, a note of caution to parents. I'm aware that some of you show these reflections to your children, and that's a good thing because they can learn a lot about the faith through these. However, I suggest you watch today's reflection first before you let them watch it. It is a very important subject that I speak about today, but it can be disturbing to children who are little. Okay? Okay. Today is the 12th of December, and we're going to reflect on Luke 1:39 to 47. Listen. In those days, Mary set out and went with haste to a Judean town in the hill country, where she entered the house of Zechariah and greeted Elizabeth. When Elizabeth heard Mary's greeting, the child leaped in her womb. And Elizabeth was filled with the Holy Spirit and exclaimed with a loud cry, "Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of your womb. And why has this happened to me, that the mother of my Lord comes to me? For as soon as I heard the sound of your greeting, the child in my womb leaped for joy. And blessed is she who believed that there would be a fulfillment of what was spoken to her by the Lord," the gospel of the Lord. I used the picture of a little boy jumping to illustrate today's reflection. Here is the picture alongside. Cute fellow, isn't he? He will undoubtedly grow up to be a handsome young man, and who knows, one day he might discover the cure for cancer. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Take another look at him jumping for joy. A little baby jumped for joy in his mother's womb in today's story. He was about 6 months in his mother's womb. Would you say he was as alive as this little boy in this picture? And yet there are some mothers who would terminate the life of that little child growing in their womb simply because having a baby would interfere with their education, interfere with their work, or interfere with their ability to care for their dependents. Believe it or not, these are the main reasons cited for abortions. Mother Teresa said, "It is poverty to decide that a child must die so that you may live as you wish." I agree. Mother Teresa also said that we must not be surprised when we hear of murders, of killings, of wars, of hatred. Because if a mother can kill her own child, what is left but for us to kill each other? I don't understand why we don't understand this. Approximately 125,000 babies will be aborted before this day is over for reasons such as these. According to the World Health Organization, there are an estimated 40 to 50 million abortions worldwide every year. When I first heard these statistics a few years ago, I was simply stunned. Then I gave what was perhaps the most emotional talk I have ever given. It's titled "Rachel Still Weeps," and you might want to listen to it. At the end of the talk, I requested mothers not to abort their babies. If they couldn't look after them for whatever reason, to give them to me, I would look after them. God is making the desire possible today. He has connected people with a similar desire to save these children, and also helping us to open an orphanage where these children can be raised in an atmosphere of love. It might take a few months before it all comes together, but it is going to happen. I only ask for your prayers. And if by any chance you are thinking of aborting a child growing in your womb, or know of somebody who might be thinking of this, please don't. Please give your baby to me. Who knows? He might one day invent a cure for cancer. God bless.